like being filmed in action. So wakiwa hapa we pretend kuwa kweli sherehe. Unajua hawa watu wa media, they don't like being filmed in action. So wakiwa hapa we pretend kuwa kweli sherehe. Lakini kama kuna watu wa sherehe ni hawa watu wa for the stage. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our media hub. Starting today, moving forward, this is our new media hub. This is where we interact with you. As you know, Talanta Plaza is our new home, the new home of the Ministry of Youth Affairs, the Creative Economy, and Sports. And as we announced when His Excellency the President opened this building, we made it clear that we are making this a one-stop center for all operations for sports and the creatives. I hope you will take some time before you leave here to also visit our Hall of Fame. We have a Hall of Fame right on the ground floor of this building. It is a place which we have dedicated to the memory and the honor of the great sportsmen and women and creatives that have done so much to brand our country, to market our country globally. I would also invite you to spend some time and help popularize that Hall of Fame. But this morning, we want to receive you here as a ministry. And PS, thank you very much for your kind words. As I said yesterday, we are a good team. We are a good team. The team is as good as the members who constitute it. A leader is as good as the team he leads. Every effort, every success, every intervention that this ministry is making, we do it as a team. And PS, since you came in, you brought in a good touch of experience and authority and a sense of knowledge that obviously has added immense value to this. So together with our whole team at this ministry, I want to thank you. Now this morning we come to you as a tripartite team, a team composed of the ministry, Cecafa, the Confederation of East and Central Football Association, yes, and our home federation, FKF. We have convened you here today for two purposes. To get the opportunity to host this tournament, we are very keen to host important events as a government. And for those who may not be in the know, we are not just shooting in the dark. We are not moving aimlessly and grabbing at every tournament in town. No. It is deliberate, it is intentional, it is structured, and it is in sync with the plan. The plan is the manifesto that brought this administration to office. The plan is what we have transformed into the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, or the better agenda. If you read page 39 of the plan, the manifesto, we say clearly that this administration will take deliberate measures, deliberate steps to attract elite competitions to Kenya for purposes of developing talent and promoting and marketing Kenya as a destination of choice. And so, every event we attract to this country is aimed at realizing that promise in the plan of the Kenya Kwanza administration, helping us to develop talent, and number two, marketing and branding our country as a destination of choice. And we are spending considerable sums of money to host these events. Last year we hosted the Ladies European Golf Tour in Ubingo, an elite golfing event for lady golfers. It did an incredible job marketing Kenya in the golfing world. We are also putting money continuously in the Magical Kenya Golf Tournament, another big platform for marketing this country to a global audience. For those of you who follow golf, both the LET, the Ladies European Tour, the Bingo, which we are hosting again in a couple of months, the Magical Kenya, are big attractions. And you know, golf attracts big spenders. So every time we host those two events, the kind of tourist traffic to Kenya and the kind of revenue spent from those events is immense. We successfully hosted the WRC Safari Rally, and a couple of months ago I traveled to Acropolis, the Acropolis Rally in Athens, for a meeting with the organizers and the promoters of the Safari Rally. And we were having a meeting on restructuring the Safari Rally, including shifting the dates of the Safari Rally from June back to the traditional season of Easter, which we successfully did. And Safari Rally 2024 will now be held over the Easter weekend, which for me is a big win for the Safari Rally. But in that meeting of discussing that restructuring of the rally, they shared statistics from the 13 rounds that constitute the World Rally Championship Series. And the statistics show that the 2023 Safari Rally was the most watched of all the rounds of the WRC in terms of eyeballs, global eyeballs. Incredible marketing for the country. And so we bring these events to Kenya as a way of marketing this country, as a way of branding this country. But as we do that, we are also balancing it with making sure that we continue to participate in global events away from home. And in the last 1 year, we have participated in countless events. We have participated in athletics, we have participated in rugby events, we have participated in volleyball. Our football is now back in the international circuit. Our women teams are participating in competitions. Harambee Stars have just returned to international football with the World Cup qualifiers for 2026. So we are doing well, and I can confidently stand here and tell the country, tell the people of Kenya, that Kenyan sports is on the right trajectory. We are certainly, definitely, without a doubt, without any equivocation, we are on the right trajectory. Our sports is back on the right track. The second objective of developing talent is something which we are also pleased to note is progressing well. From the LET, the Ladies European Tour for Golf, for instance, we have unearthed some precious gems. There's a girl called Naomi who is now doing extremely well on the golf circuit, the golfing circuit, and out during the LET in Ubingo. For football, because this morning is about football, we are very happy that the Talanta Hela goal of identifying talents, nurturing talents, monetizing talents, is now finding resonance and meaning and being manifested through tournaments like the one we are just about to host, the Cecafa U18. We announced at the beginning of the Talanta Hela program that for Kenyan football to return to the high table, we have to go back to 2 basics. Basic number 1, we have to go back to develop grassroots football. Grassroots football. Basic number 2, we have to invest heavily in youth development. There is no other formula, there is no other magic. If we want to rub shoulders with the Moroccos of this world, with the Argentinas of this world, we have to go grassroots and we have to go youth development. We have to invest heavily in youth development. The Talanta Hela Inter-County Football Tournament is an under-19 tournament. Last night I was in Nyeri to close the playoffs. December 3rd, we will be flagging off the national finals. We have 16 counties that have qualified for the national finals. And we'll be playing the national finals between 3rd of December and 12th December. With the finals, both boys and girls, scheduled for Nyayo Stadium on Jamhuri Day. Already, I can tell you, we have identified incredible talent since this program started. And the under-18 team that was named last night has actually benefited from this program. Quite a number of the boys that have been selected have come through this program. They have also come through our first ever National Holiday Talent Camp that we hosted in August this year. We brought together 2,000 children from primary and secondary schools selected from the Tantu Ballgames. That is what we are calling a deliberate, intentional, and structured pipeline for talent development. And we have anchored this pipeline in our schools because our schools are the natural domicile for the raw talents in this country. Our pipeline is there and is progressing these talents to our national teams. So I want to thank FKF for the partnership we are having in that program. I want to thank Cecafa and CAF for the partnership we are forging. And I'm delighted that as we create a pipeline to identify and nurture talents, we are now giving these talents a platform to shine and show us what they are made of. You know, you can train for as long as you want, but where the rubber meets the road is a real competition. We want to see the boys we brought to Kasai, Aldrin Kibet, Amos Wanjala, Alvin Kasabuni at Nasty Soccer Academy in Tarragona, Spain, Louis Ngavi at Montverde Academy in Orlando, Florida. Those 4 boys, this ministry supported them to go to those 2 foreign academies. We have flown them back here. We flew them back here on Sunday. And they joined camp immediately they arrived from Spain and the US respectively. We want to see whether the identification and the nurturing we have invested in them, whether it can be seen in a competitive environment representing Kenya in this under-19 competition. And we do that because we believe to build a competitive Harambee Stars, to build a competitive Harambee Starlets, we must give our best talents at the youngest age possible the opportunity to show us what they are made of. So we are excited to be going to Kisumu and Kakamega. I have had discussions with Governor, my friend Peter Nyanyongo, Governor of Kisumu, my friend and brother Fernandez Baraza, Governor of Kakamega, they have assured me they are ready to host this championship. Myself and peers will be traveling to Kisumu on Saturday to formally flag off the championship. We are asking the people of Kenya, and especially the residents of Kisumu and Kakamega, embrace this Cecafa Under 18 championship, fill the stadium to the rafters, and cheer all the teams from across the Cecafa region, and especially cheer Team Kenya. I believe we have put together a good team. We have put together a strong team. It is a team that shows the face of Kenya, and it is a team that is full of talent. And we continue to scout. Last night, I was telling FKF of a boy that was unarmed during the playoffs in Nyeri. A young 17-year-old boy who wowed everybody with his goalkeeping skills. And guess where he comes from? Dahir Abdullahi Abikari from Mandera County. A county where people may imagine has no football talent. The Talanta Hela program is demonstrating that there are talents in every corner of Kenya. And I cannot wait to see Dahir in goal for Kenya, demonstrating that indeed every part of this country has talent. You just need to get opportunity to every corner and the talents will flow. So we thank you this morning. We woke you up very early, but this is also to show you that we never sleep, even though you believe we sleep a lot. But we also wanted you to know that we actually don't sleep. We were here ahead of all of you, so all of you got here after us. Only Nick came late. But the rest of us are advisors. So kwa Kiswahili tafadhali niwaombe kwa heshima kama vyombo vya habari, tusaidieni ama tusaidiane, kwa sababu hii ni shughuli ya kitaifa, hili ni jukumu la kitaifa. Tusaidiane kusambaza habari ya kwamba mashindano haya ya vijana chipukizi wa chini ya umri wa miaka 18 ni mashindano ambayo yanawapa vijana wetu fursa ya kujenga talanta zao na vilevile kudhihirisha ya kwamba Kenya iko na matumaini ya kuwa ama kujenga Harambee Star ya usoni tukitumia hizi talanta chipukizi. Tuko na imani ya kwamba tumetayarisha timu ya vijana chipukizi iliyo na uwezo wa kushindana inavyostahili. Tunaomba wananchi wote, hasa kwenye maeneo ya Kisumu na Kakamega, tufike uwanjani Jumamosi kwenye ufunguzi wa mashindano haya. Timu yetu chipukizi ya Harambee Stars watamenyana na Sudan kwenye mechi yao ya kwanza. Tufike uwanjani Jomo Kenyatta Sports Grounds Mamboleo, tuwashabikie vilivyo. Nina imani ya kwamba wataibuka washindi, na tungependa sana kombe hili la Cecafa Under 18 lisiondoke hapa nyumbani Kenya, libaki hapa nyumbani, na tungependa mashabiki wawe vile mchezaji wa 12 kwenye mashindano haya. So tunashukuru, na kila Mkenya anakaribishwa kujumuika kwenye mashindano haya. We are also sending a very clear message. Contrary to the impression that has been created, we are keen to spread international competitions to every corner of this country. No corner of this country will be excluded from hosting events. The only thing we want to ensure is that we invest in facilities so that when we take a competition to any part of this country, the facility should be of the right level to be able to host the championship. And I can tell you, this ministry has invested in improving Jomo Kenyatta Sports Ground Mamboleo Kisumu for this tournament. And this ministry is investing in improving Uhungu Stadium in Kakamega, as our commitment to invest in facilities across the country. Finally, we have this scorecard from the ministry. For those of you who may not have interacted with this scorecard, we are placing our achievements at the disposal of all our partners, including the media, so that you can know exactly what we are doing, exactly what we are achieving, and what our targets are in the coming year. Asante sana.